What's going on? I never really go live during the day, but I had a minute. I want to connect with my people, connect with my tribe, talk about growing food at home, growing some microgreens. You see it, it's the Urban Grower Supply. Just gonna field any questions that you all may have about growing microgreens, about what it takes, and to see, can I help you? I won't be doing a live demonstration, but I appreciate you for being here. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to share any information that I have. Like I said, I just had a spare moment here in the middle of the day. I could spend this time on YouTube wasting time, but I'd rather spend it with you, spreading love, spreading good information, and things of that nature. So let's jump in. What you need to grow microgreens. I'm in my office right now, and you could literally go get you, like, let's start from the floor up. So let's say you live in an apartment or you have a house that has a spare, not even a room, a little spare space. Let's say you got 4 square feet, 4 feet by 1 foot or 2 by 2, whatever you got. That's enough space to grow microgreens. So this is what you need. You need space. I'm hopeful and I'm hoping that you live indoors now. If you live indoors now, you got everything you need. So you need, get you a little table, like one of those folding tables from Walmart. And I used to have one in here in my office, but I don't have one anymore. But anyway, get you one of those, and then you want to get you a grow tray. So you can either go to my website, Urban Grower Supply, and get you a grow kit, or you can go to Amazon and get the stuff yourself. I got grow kits you can get on there. You can say, let me get a, matter of fact, you could just go buy you a little pack of grow trays from Amazon. So go to Amazon, type in microgreens grow kit, or I'm sorry, grow tray. Get the little ones, like I do my videos with, my content. So from there, you get that. Don't even get the jute mat. We're gonna keep it even simpler than that. Next thing I want you to do is go to your local Walmart or hardware supply store like Home Depot or Lowe's. I want you to get some seed starter or some organic soil. So you're gonna take your seed tray, your grow tray, put that on your little table. Again, 2 by 2 table, 4 square feet is enough space. And I'll run this down on the live probably in the morning. I'm not at the farm right now, so I can't do it right this second. So you're gonna take the tray, put that on your little table, and boom, that's it. Matter of fact, you don't even have to have a table. Let's back up. Let's keep it even simpler. Do you have a windowsill that gets light? That's all you need. So get your tray. All right, you got your tray. You went to Amazon, you typed in microgreens grow tray. You got your little set of trays. So get you a tray. After that, you go to Home Depot, and you get you some seed starter. If y'all could go ahead and double tap the screen a couple of times, that'd be dope. That would get some more people in here, and I want to answer any questions about growing microgreens. Then you want to go to Home Depot, and I want you to get some organic potting mix or seed starter. And then I want you to go in the same store, get you a little spray bottle, like a 16 ouncer. You get that for like a couple bucks. So you're on soil for probably like $4 or $5. You got your spray bottle, and that's it. That's all you need. So you got your windowsill. I'm hopeful that you live indoors now. That's all you need. Then you went to Amazon.com. You got your little microgreens grow tray. Or as a matter of fact, if you don't want to do that, while you at Home Depot, just get you a small little sterilite container of some kind, that enough to hold soil. Because we're growing with soil, the drainage isn't quite as critical, for like managing moisture and humidity and mold and all that kind of stuff. So we're just gonna keep it super basic. As I'm thinking through this, I'm just trying to think of ways to keep this super basic, super simple. All right, so you at Home Depot, you got your little sterilite container. You got that first thing. Imagine, close your eyes. You got you your buggy. You put your little sterilite container about yay big in there. This about 6 by 6 or something, 6 by 4, something like that. Next thing you do, go get you a little seed starter soil that's usually like cocoa coir and perlite, something like that. Or just get you some organic potting mix. Just get a small bag. All right, cool. The next thing I want you to do is go find you a little spray bottle for water. Get you one of those. Boom, you got that. All right, cool. The next thing I want you to do is get you your seed. So, matter of fact, let's back up. Go check out a Home Depot and pay for this stuff. You probably in for less than 20 bucks at this point. All right, cool. Now I want you to either go to trueleafmarket.com or I want you to go to Amazon and I want you to get one of the three following seed types, because these are the easiest ones to grow from my experience. I want you to either get broccoli microgreens, I want you to get salad mix, or I want you to get spicy salad mix. That's it. One of those three, whatever you like, whatever you think you might like, get that. But make sure it's non-GMO and heirloom, okay? You can get a bag of that for, I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna show you how inexpensive this can be. And I might even put together like a little Amazon cart. I might put together another grow kit and make that available to sell. Dope, I'm glad you started a garden in your backyard. Okay. So we're gonna talk about, what was the last thing I just said you needed to get some seeds? So we're gonna put in broccoli on Amazon, broccoli microgreens seeds. Okay. All right, cool. So I just found a little bag, 4 ounces, which is more than enough to get started for $6. That gets delivered for Prime. Yeah, I'm still selling the kits. You can go to Urban Grower Supply. That's the easy button. So y'all been rocking with for a minute. I got them. Go to urbangrowersupply.com. We got an order this morning. So go ahead and order your pre-order. I'm gonna get that out to you. It says up to a month, but I think it's gonna be less than a week that I can get those shipped out. So if you wanna hit the easy button, do that. But I'm doing this live for the people who don't wanna do it that way. Like I always tell y'all, I'm always going to show love. I want to share information. I know you just got my cowboy hat on, but it look kind of crazy with this filter, right? So I'm just going to do it with my bald head. So go get you some non-GMO broccoli seeds, $6. So first you went to Home Depot, you got your sterilite container, and then you went over to the soil section, you got you some organic potting mix or some seed starter. Either one is fine. And then you went and got your spray bottle. You went to the front, you checked out. You're going home. Because you're already at home and you got a windowsill with sunlight. That's all you need. So next thing I want you to go to Amazon, find you some non-GMO broccoli seeds or salad mix or spicy salad mix. Those are the 3 easiest ones to grow that I've grown. So that's what I recommend for you to get started. So you get that, boom. You're going to bring that on home. Now, if you don't want to use your windowsill while you're on Amazon, find you a little clip-on grow light. So you can get that for, let's see. So you got $6 for the seed. And now you at, you could get you one of these little grow lights for like 20 bucks. All right, so get you one of them. So now you at about 20 from the hardware store, let's say, and let's say you add another 20 on Amazon. So you know, $40, and you get started within 2 days. Or you can get the grow kit for 30 plus shipping. It ends up being like 45 bucks. You know, shipping kind of high right now. But anyway, you do that. Get all your stuff. So it works out about the same, right? And you take all that stuff home. And then what you're gonna do is take your container and put it in your windowsill. If you didn't buy the light from Amazon, what you're gonna do is take your tray, put that in your windowsill. Then I want you to fill that tray up with about 1 inch of either your organic soil or your potting mix. What's going on? It's my Dallas people in the building. I didn't say it before, reporting live from Dallas, Texas. Where y'all viewing and listening from? Dallas County. Let me not disrespect for those who know I live out in South Dallas County. I live in Dallas County. All right, cool. Any advice for growing in the garage on racks with lights? That's how I grow at home. I'm not in the garage, I'm in the bedroom. I can't speak to pest problems. If you already have pest problems, maybe, but if you don't, then you're probably good. That's just more of like my opinion. Like, don't worry, you're gonna introduce a food source that will attract little critters, but that's more of a maintenance issue than anything else. Are we supposed to get some more severe weather today? If so, I need to get on to the house. I'm at my office right now. Appreciate the heads up. I really be out here just living my life, moment to moment. Because God will provide. And that's how I be really living out here. I should do better, I'm sure. Okay, I got time to get home. I should be straight. Yeah, I should be good. I got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna do that. So, anyway, back to the story. This is what you gotta do to get started. Let's backtrack again, because there's constantly people coming in the room and going out of the room, and I wanna make sure people are tracking. So we started out at the Home Depot. We went and got a little container, like 4x4, 4x6. I'm in South Dallas County, in Cedar Hill. Where you coming in from? So you went to Home Depot, get the little container, and then you went to the soil section. You got you some seed starter, or you got you some organic potting mix. Oh, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. From the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia. All right. So you got the soil, and then you got a little spray bottle. All right, dope. And then you went to Amazon. You got you some non-GMO broccoli seeds for $6. And you got you a clip-on grow light like I use for another $20. All right, cool. So now you're in probably around like $35, $40. Or you can just buy the grow kit for me. It's gonna run you about the same all in. But I put everything that you need in one little easy to use container. All right, cool. That's at urbangrowersupply.com. So what you do is you get all that stuff, you go back to the house, Amazon's coming, you get your container, you put about 1 inch of soil in there. All right, that's it. That's all I want you to do right now. Then I want you to take your seeds. I'm assuming you have a spoon. If you got, or like the little measuring cup things, like but the spoons, I want you to take a half a tablespoon. No, we're gonna go with it thick. Take you a tablespoon, dip it in that bag, get the seeds, and I want you just to lightly and evenly distribute those seeds in that small container. Again, maybe about 4x4, 4x6 inches with the inch of soil in there. All right, cool. You did that. It's spread out evenly. Then I want you to take that spray bottle you bought and don't go to the kitchen unless you can meet these requirements. If you have a refrigerator with a filter on it, fill that up with water. If you have a whole home filtration system, use that. If you have a filter on your sink faucet, use that. But if you got straight tap, don't do that. Okay? That's got like fluoride, chlorine, maybe some other stuff in there that we don't want to get into our plants. Yes, it is safe to eat. That's what the people tell us. But we still be drinking bottled water. We still try to get that stuff out. Everyone's got their views on that. But if that's all you can use it. But it's better to use filtered water. Now, something I know you have access to, because this is just the world we live in. Go to the store and buy you a gallon of filtered water. You get that for like less than $2, all right? So maybe while you're out at the Home Depot or at the Walmart, you want to swing by, pick you up a gallon of filtered water. Fill the bottle up with that filtered water, however you get it. All right, cool. That's your spray bottle. Yeah, you could use spring water. You could use that. Yeah, that's good. So anyway, after that, I want you to take your spray bottle, and I hope are y'all able to follow me from an imaginative standpoint. Usually I'm doing this live with a demonstration, but I'm at the office right now. I gotta do what I gotta do. So then I want you to take that spray bottle, and I want you to, I can't speak to the brands. Me and my sister here can speak on my behalf. But I I'm just tell you how I do it. I just use like regular filtered water. It's accessible, it's inexpensive, but use what you got. Just don't use that tap water. You can if you got to, but I don't advise that. So I want you to take that spray bottle, spray the seeds down. Don't saturate the soil. Just enough to maybe go down, use your intuition, use your spirit. But don't go to your spirit say it's full, because you might have did too much. But get the seeds moist, get the soil a little bit damp. And then I want you to, take like a, what can you use? You got a piece of Tupperware at the house. Matter of fact, you might not need a container. You might already have a little Tupperware. Then I want you to press those seeds down using that Tupperware. Maybe you have a small brick. Use that. And then weigh it down. Find some way with some material that you have just to weigh that down. And then either put you another bottle of water as a weight, or maybe the thing is heavy enough, use that as a weight. If it's like at least about a pound or so, 2 pounds, that should be straight. So you do that, and then that's it. Let's say you started that in the morning, you're gonna come back that night. You're gonna pull that weight up, you're gonna look, spray your seeds a little bit, less than the first time. Like now you just maintaining moisture level. Spray it down. Then you're gonna go to sleep. You don't have the lights on yet. You don't have this in the windowsill yet. This is like on your countertop or in the closet, in the pantry, in the dark area preferred. But do that. And then I want you to wake up the next day, spray them a little bit again. Go on about your business. You probably just spent 40 seconds that morning. That's it. Go on about your day, live your life, turn up, have a good time at work, with your friends, whatever. When you get back that evening, about 12, 14 hours later before you go to bed, I'm hoping you're getting a full night's sleep, 6 to 8 hours, because we need rest. We got to recuperate. All right. Come back and spray it again. And you're going to do that for about 2-3 days. But you're not just going to follow the 2-3 days. You're going to watch your plants and see, are they germinating? Are they sprouting? If they're not germinating, sprouting, upon moistening them with that water, I can guarantee you, one of 3 things have happened. Number 1, you put too much water. Some of these seeds, if you drown them, they're not going to germinate. So that's why I say don't overdo it. You're going to think you did something wrong with your seeds, but it's probably not. You probably just overwatered them. That's what happened, number 1. Number 2, you might have underwatered them. If you go in there and look at your soil, it's looking ashy, you might have underdone it, okay? You don't want it looking dry. You want it to look just kind of damp and moist. Or number 3, if you think you put enough water, it's not drowning, like the soil isn't mushy, kind of like putty-like, you're probably straight. You want to be more like firm clay. If it don't look like it's ashy and dry, you might got some bad seed. So then you could just work that out, buy some different ones. All right, cool. So you're going to watch them. They're sprouting. The seed's going to start out use like a brown reddish color. When it sprouts, it's going to turn to this white, very pale green sort of color, yellow kind of color. Pale yellow, to be exact. You're going to let that go for a couple of days under the weight. And then you're going to see these little leaves starting to sprout. Once you start seeing little leaves sprout very evenly throughout that tray, take that weight off and just leave them in a dark area. Like put them in your closet with the lights out. Maybe in a spare room for about 12 hours, 24 hours. You're going to see them starting to grow up, reaching for the sky. Then at that point, they're ready to go under the light. And you're going to water like slightly more heavily, because now you want to make sure the water's getting to the roots. But again, don't overdo it, because you're in a container that may not be draining. So you don't want to drown the roots, because then you're going to have issues with drowning the plant. You might have issues with mold, all this stuff. The weight is to help the seeds germinate faster. That's why we use that. Puts those seeds under stress, and the seed is like, man, I gotta get this plant out of here. And the plant's like, I gotta get out of here, get this off me. That's how I like to think about it. And that's kind of the layman's way to explain it, but that's the reason for the weight. Then you're just gonna water every day. Okay, I like that explanation as well. So what you're gonna do now is water on the same routine. Once in the morning, once in the evening. You're going to do that every day. Monitor how your plants are doing. Let your intuition guide you. You're going to make some mistakes, more than likely, but that's okay. This is a learning experience, and it's not expensive. It doesn't take a lot of time. Then you're going to do that. So from the time you set those broccoli seeds in, you're going to just follow those steps, and then 7 to 10 days later, you're going to have a harvest. And that's it. That's how you grow microgreens. I hope this has been informative and helpful. I appreciate all the love, all the support. 5.3K likes, and I didn't even do a live demonstration. I hope this was vivid enough to explain what needs to be done. Follow the page if you want to see what's going on. How can you keep the plants watered while on vacation during the summer? If you're gonna be gone, yeah, water twice a day for like a while. I might just pause my microgreens planting and harvest during those days, because again, it doesn't take long. I am gonna be working on like an auto watering system. For those of you who don't know, my background is I'm an engineer, and I work in manufacturing. I own a couple of manufacturing businesses here in North Texas. So that's something I like to tinker with and do anyway. So once I get that figured out, I'll let you know. But if you're gonna be gone for a minute, I would just suggest, just don't go during that time. Pick it back up, you can get back. That way you don't be worried about your plants. You can do your thing. In my package, you have the tray, a grow media, which is jute mat, a couple packs of seeds, and a little spray bottle. And I'm gonna release another version here in about another few days to a week that includes a light with it. But I don't have that right now for available for purchase. So you can just follow the steps I said and get on Amazon if you want to get it in the meantime. So that's that. Hope this was helpful. Yeah, use non-GMO. Yeah, the link is in my bio. Use non-GMO heirloom seeds. That's what I recommend. Though, the slow drip. Yeah, I've seen that. And if you're growing in soil, very good method as long as you have like sufficient soil depth. And there's a couple other things, but I haven't done them in this method personally, so I'd hate to advise you wrong. But once I get that figured out, please know I'm bringing the info. I'm also working on, just so you know, I'm gonna be working on an exclusive specific to Urban Grower Supply Grow Kit. It's gonna make all this stuff even easier, and it's in the works. It might take me a few months, but I'm sketching it out. I'm gonna have it manufactured, and I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna see what y'all think, and if y'all like it, we'll make that available as well. But anyway, that's that. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk soon. Link in the bio to connect with me. Join the text group. To follow the YouTube. And whatever else I got going on there. But I appreciate the support, as always. Yeah, you gotta definitely use good, great soil. Man, y'all have a great rest of your Friday.